welcome back. How's everybody doing? How are you doing? um, so I wanted to show you my traveler's notebook. As you can see, it's Christmas outer shell covering, so I'm gonna have to change it. I went with the plaid and the snowflake ribbons and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to go to Hobby Lobby and probably look for more of the vinyl. So it is like a vinyl. I did a double. I doubled it with the same vinyl on the inside and the outside, but my sewing machine could not take it. So I'm probably gonna have to put felt. So hopefully it goes good when I do it, but as you can see the imperfections here, and my sewing machine just like, nope, not gonna do it, nope. I'm like, yes you are. And yeah, we got through it. You can tell it was a battle right here, but hopefully the next ones come out better. This is my first time making these in this type of material, so hopefully. So here's the back of it and stuff, and I did get this at Hobby Lobby, and they had another one with thimbles. It's bigger, but I don't think I'd put a Treble's notebook in it, but I could put my tea-dyed lace in it or something that could see through it. Oh, it's thimbles. I have to go back. But this one's cute. It has the little sewing machines, a pink one and a little black one. And it says stitched with love. Oh, I just love this. And it just protects my TN when I put it in my purse, it doesn't like yank on anything or get stuck when I'm pulling it out or something, So basically I just put it in. I don't know if you guys do this for your little traveler's notebook if you go places, but it has it's like a little spool. See? Little spool. How cute. Oh. So yeah. And basically I put it in and I just slide it in the purse. So it's a good little technique to protect your tins or whatever. And again, this is from Hobby Lobby. They are there. I did see it. So definitely after the thimble one. So that's that. So I had just made these just a couple of weeks ago. A little snowballs and little snowman. Maybe they're like little poofs. And I don't know. I attached it to a link and then a rope, but I kind of wanted it different, but it just came out this way, with the brown and the little links and stuff, but I still put it on. I have lots of these. When I bought it, I bought them at Walmart, the little poofs, so hopefully I can do other things with them. So I got this pin. This one was from Tuesday Morning. They have really nice pins there. So when I do my traveler's notebook, I do like a tea-dye type theme, journal type look. I found it really hard to live. I live in these, but I do. But to be in it, to see all the, the tea-dyed paper. Oh man, it just gives me a really warm, cozy feeling when I'm in it. So I did make little notes here and there, and little papers that I can write on and stuff. And I do these for my journals. So I kind of do what I do for the journals, and I put the stuff in my traveler's notebook. So, and of course another one in the same manner, tea-dyed. And this and I got this at Joann's, and it has it's like a Valium, right? Or is this what this is? Writing on it, and I thought it was really cool. I think they still have them. They have different types too. They have one with little silver dots there too. I really want to get that. And then this is my favorite paper pad. And it has like a forest theme and stuff like that, which is, I guess I could show you. I know I have that paper. Wow, it doesn't look, I've tacked it with, you know, lots of love. It's been attacked. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this. But it has like all my little forest little creatures and little animals. And yeah, I slaughtered the heck out of it. I don't know if it has its name. I'll put a link at the bottom. And then if you guys are thinking of ordering it or where to find it, you definitely can go through that link or maybe write some of where it's from. But I'll definitely get it. But it is one of my favorite ones. It's like my number one. And I made a thicker, like a little folder. And I used the same plaid, Christmas plaid. And I made these little guys. They were for photos. And so I just cut it. And then I just put like that double-sided tape right here. And it just made like a little pocket. And I just slided paper in there, my favorite notepad. And picture of my kitty cats. This is my way of making a shaker. It didn't come out as good as I thought it would, but I just threw confetti and laminated it and then yanked a big old eyelid there. And this was like during the fall, during Thanksgiving. And in here, I glued on a back of the book, one of my favorite books, Where the Red Fern Grows. I grew up on that book. And so I usually use it, all the pages, and I just put them back here. And then this is my little pockets that I made. It's like a little folder. And of course, all this stuff slides out. And then just more stuff, more papers I can write on, and tea-dye papers, just things that I just so enjoy to look at. Of course, family, my daughter, picture of my daughter, more of that wonderful paper. And here, this is a napkin, and it was a wreath, and it said Merry for Merry Christmas. And I basically just Mod Podged it in the back. It's like a glue, varnish or whatever. I think it is. I think it's varnish in it. But I put that down, and I just put it over this note. So I thought I got to do this more often. And these are the napkins, so I cut it out with the scissors, and then cut the pattern out, and then you just, you know, use a paintbrush, paint it on, and I put it on. But do not put it over the napkin, because it just gets really glossy and it gets really hard and stiff. This gives it like a smooth feeling, and it feels like it's just all a part of the paper. So that was really cool that I figured that one out. Of course, lots of papers to write on. I wanted to make sure I did that. I did some writing. This is a sewing with my sewing machine, a little design that I ran across. More paper, different types of sizes of paper. Everything's been tea-dyed, my tea-dyed doily. And I made these with the circle puncher, and then you just like punch the two sides. And so I made a bunch of little tabs. So they're like really cute. I got this, I ordered this from, I think it was China. Beautiful little stickers and stuff like that. So I tried different stuff in here, and you know, different types of journaling and what fits for me. Even like trackers and stuff. And I don't know, I just didn't do too good with certain trackers, but maybe it was the ones that I chose. So I'm gonna have to look up different types of trackers, but definitely I will fill these up. I like to brain dump. I brain dump everything. I'll just, oh my gosh, I'll just write everything. This is fairly new, so there's nothing barely written in it still, but you know, I just like if I'm at the office or I'm bored or whatever. Lots of paper pads in here, and more of my favorite paper. I love how it just corresponds with this. Lots more writing. Now, when I do make my journals, this is my style. I hardly put anything on the papers because writing is just so important, you know. So I'll just like put little things here and there, and the more paper, blank papers, and just like that organic type feeling, you know. I've been trying to do that. Like with other my journals, I just went wacky, wild, and glued everything on, and then I kind of switched over to different types of collaging and stuff. So I kind of went through a lot of transitions, but now I think this is a permanent transition where I'm just focusing on the paper and stuff like that. And I will be making books, journals specifically like that, so I'll go through it. This is the new calendar. I got this at Office Depot, and of course the monthly planner. And I started writing, and I did a Christmas, you know, and I don't know if I did Thanksgiving because it's brand new. I did a little bit of Thanksgiving. I started. So of course, and I always put a little envelope in here, and in my envelopes I have like all my stickers and stuff like this for the months if I want to decorate it or whatever. So, and if you guys are interested about these envelopes, I did get this at I think it's called Barnes and Nobles, but they have a whole bunch of envelopes like this, so, and different types of patterns. I grabbed a couple of them. Hope they're still there, but it wasn't too long ago. This is my page marker. So, and of course I use my favorite paper. And this is my personal notebook. And this is just the clips that I do to hold the pens. And you can put this anywhere you want here. So I got some stuff written down and stapled stuff. I've got this. So that's very motivational for me too. I put motivational stuff in there and things to write. I laminated an owl. I have the magazines I order from Daphne's Diary. So I cut out all the little things and I laminated this and made a pencil out of it. My favorite paper. I put some lace, very simple. More notes. A little pocket right here. Things to write again. And just paper, and I stamped it with my little stamps. And that's my kitty cat Alex, the sticker. Yeah, every time I see that, it reminds me of him. I gotta write about him all right here. And more paper to write, and yeah, there's quite a few in there. One of my favorite Fantanical books, Pages, and my favorite is Edith Holden, and I love her story. She was like during the Victorian days, and I was just reading about her. Oh, this is my Christmas card. I loved it. And she passed away. She died a very interesting way. She was writing in her journal and wanted to write down about chestnuts. And she was reaching over a river, and she was reaching, and she tried grabbing the chestnut, and she fell into the river. Now, this is during the Victorian days, and her books are so beautiful, her artwork, and she does a Fantanical, and she's so precious. Like, that really touched my heart, you know. She died what she loved to do. And so when I see the books, and I ordered a few of them, I put them in my journals, and I think when I do sell, I'm going to put some of her pages in there. But yeah, just a very breathtaking story, and who she was and what she wrote about. She writes about the plants and when they, what times of the years they grow, when they blossom. She even talks about the animals. She combined with other botanical writers. So So that's what I learned. There's probably so much more, but and so yeah, so more pockets and stuff, and a little grid to write on. And I know that there's more to it, but lots of little pages, fairly new. So, and lots of these little soft pages. It's like a really soft type of pages. They really feel like silky. So I put a whole bunch of these in here. Lots of writing space for me, just to brain dump. I think I'm just going to keep all this stuff, even if it's Christmas or not, because this teddy bear is adorable. You know, all my favorite papers. I love going to antique stores and finding, you know, antique papers and stuff like that, and so thrift stores. So this is where I found this one. And just, I tea-dyed it. And tea-dyed these, and, you know, that's one of my favorite things to do, is to go out and go to thrift stores and stuff like that to find good firm, you know, stuff for journals and stuff like that. Squirrel! Everybody has to have a squirrel in their little books. Wherever life plants you, bloom with grace. And I don't know if this is like a Project Life card or... Oh, no. This came inside one of the packets, paper packets. And I just turned it into a thing. And they have like... See? So I just love that. It's cute. Very inspiring. This is the paper that comes into those envelopes I was just talking about from Barnes & Nobles. They're so beautiful. My squirrel comes from my favorite paper pen that I will be putting a link at the bottom if you're interested in buying. And this is not Edith Holden. It's another botanical book, but I cannot wait to show you some of her pages. I'm sure you've definitely seen them. Crafting community have them in their books quite often. Beautiful other journal makers out there. Oh, breathtaking, inspiring. This is what inspired me. Everybody that does these type of journals and stuff. In their own, every different ways. They're all so beautiful. Bunny. A deer. And I just stamped a little bird and just a little notepad. And this was a cheap little notepad too. It came from the Dollar Tree. So I just tea-dyed them. So if this inspires you, you can do this and it's going to come out like that. And I just stamped a little Bodie bird on it. And then my favorite stamp, it says Go Green. Oh, I just love it. And I thought that at the antique store, that rubber stamp. So I was so grateful and lucky to find it. I'll put these back in later. A little fox. Again, this comes from my paper pad. My favorite paper pad. And just more paper. Just regular paper like this. I could just write. And then in the back, a little type of thing to write your seeds for gardening. But I'm just using it to put stuff in. Just put my stuff in there. And I have my little template for the months. You can just trace out. So I put my little tracer in there. And I bought this at Target. They have a whole bunch of them. I even have gray ones. I have the clear see-through. So you can see the stuff underneath. And they're like a beautiful gray. Just love it. And you'll be seeing those soon. Happiness blooms from within. And so you can see I kind of like wrote in there and getting in here, getting comfortable. But I gotta have to change the outer layer of this and put it away for next year. You know, like definitely will be using it next year. So, oh, and again, here's the, I don't know if I talked about how I made these. With a round puncher, and I made a whole bunch of little ones. I don't think I have them out, but when I see them, I'll show you guys. So that's it. Till next time, I will definitely probably do a unbagging of going to Hobby Lobby. I am after the thimble bag, holder for to put my lace in it, my antique lace. So on the next video, take care, and Happy New Year's. New Year's is past, so your New Year's revolutions, revolutions, I mean. Oh, my wishes and prayers to them, and so thank you for watching. Bye.